What is going on, you guys? Welcome to my channel. In today's video I got something special for you guys. This is a 2021 McLaren GT, and as all of my videos I like to wrap something. In this case I went a little bit further. I did the front end, so both doors are done, both fenders, the hood and the bumper. The color is unbelievable. So if you own an exotic car and you've been trying to get this color, this is the Teckwrap antique green. It's basically a Ferrari color called Verde Francesco. Also, there's a company by the name of TinyBot that sell a similar color to this, which is called Millennium Jade. I did a BMW in it. It looks beautiful, but it doesn't have the pet liner. This, however, by Teckwrap antique green color has the pet liner, and that's what's doing the trick. That glossy reflective paint-like finish, that's pet liner. Comparing both this with the TinyBot Millennium Jade, I feel like this is far more tackier. It's much more stickier. The Millennium Jade, you could reposition it somewhat so you could pull off some stuff solo, but with this, there's a lot more technique with it. You might even need a second person, but rest assured, because if you really love this color but you don't want to go through the hassle of creating glue lines because it is so sticky, I got a trick for you. First things first, go to Walmart or any auto parts store. They should sell the Rain-X spot-free car wash. Get it because you're gonna need this. Get yourself a clean spray bottle that you could use. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pour water first, and you're gonna pour some of the Rain-X about 3 inches, all right? 3 inches into the bottle last. And then once everything's done, you mix up the spray bottle. And then don't forget also to get the microfiber towels. You're gonna need them. Clean microfiber towels, spray 3 times onto the microfiber towel. You could honestly also spray 4 times. Just make sure it's not soaking wet. And also keep in mind when you're wiping it down, whatever part you're gonna be wrapping, to keep away from the edges, in this case, the frunk, or even like the fender. So for example, like this, not like this, because last thing you want is for the vinyl to peel off where you really need adhesive. And so yeah, with the front, I basically was about this much away from the edges, the distance, and I'm very happy. So basically this was like a homemade tack reducer. Instead of paying somebody, you just made your own. And that's how I was able to wrap this all by myself using a really tacky vinyl and having no glue lines whatsoever. I'm really stoked to get this car finished and show it to you guys when we take it outside and do a 360 walk around. All right, let's talk about the rear bumper, which I did complete. The last piece to the car is complete. But you're wondering, how did you manage to pull off this license plate area? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you guys. I did not use the vinyl that I had cut for the rear bumper on the license plate area. You know how some people, they will finish wrapping and then the license plate area, they'll just heat it up really nicely and just like get it in there. Like, I didn't do that. What I did was what I did on the C8 Corvette, on the Mustang, the metallic brownish Mustang that I did. And up till this day, those cars, the rear license plate area still holds. So I guess the technique works well, and therefore I used that technique on this McLaren rear license plate area. Basically, to guide you real quick, what I did was I first tackled the license plate area. I did this piece separately, followed this line right here nicely, and then the big roll that I had cut for the rear bumper, I just blended it in really nicely, took the scrap paper off, and it looked like basically it was all one piece. This lasts longer, creates no catastrophe later down the road, such as bubbling up on the corners. And also when you're heating it up, let's say you were to go ahead and use the big roll, heat it up and get it in there nicely, what you're gonna do is create a lot of glue lines. You don't see a single glue line. Just how it's supposed to be, proper. Got the car also cleaned up. Now is the time to do one thing and one thing only. Take her out in the sunlight and do a 360 walk around. You guys do not want to miss this. The color is unbelievable. There you guys have it. Let's do a 360 walk around now. You guys see the sun reflecting This color is unbelievable. All right, that mirror also was done separately. We had to disassemble it and do it piece by piece. Very difficult. If you're wondering if this color goes well with the interior, it definitely does. It looks beautiful. Also, let's talk about this part right here, which took me about like an hour because I had to be so careful. This color, like I mentioned to you guys earlier, is very tacky, likes to create a lot of glue lines. So very difficult to do. And I know you guys are wondering, well, let me see the part inside. I went in there. I was not playing around with this vinyl wrap, especially on this car. The only thing that's going to be seen is the silver. Something I can do about that, honestly, but he doesn't care, and as long as he approves it, I'm gonna leave it alone. This part right here was done separate, and I mean, the technique that I used, if you guys follow it, you guys can pull this off. Also, solo, working with a very tacky material such as this antique green by Teckwrap. Speaking of the antique green, this vinyl wrap right here, if you guys wanted to know how does it look like in the sunlight before you make the purchase, well, here you guys go. Be ready. Here you go. So this is how it looks. And well, that concludes the vinyl wrap job I did on this McLaren GT in antique green by Teckwrap. Now it's going to be picked up. I'm gonna be filming the reaction video, and you guys do not want to miss this. He is stoked, like really excited. Here we go. There she is. What do you think, bro? Looking sick, huh? Also got this. Also got a decal for you. Oh, custom. Yeah, I just turned the light on just a little bit, but it doesn't do no justice when it's actually in the sun. That's when it really...
But I like it like this too. It's sick.
Yes,
like
sir.
My eyes not used to it, you know, looking at different colors like someone else's car.
All the body lines start coming out, and you start realizing the car is actually different than it actually was on silver. I don't know, like those body lines you don't really see. It's hard to describe it.
100%, bro.
There we go. Go. Perfect. There goes a happy customer. Looking so sick. Alright, man. Peace. That's how you get it done. Stay tuned for the next car, you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.